Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm busy doing the footprint blanket. That's how far I've got. This is almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I haven't had time to do any of this morning because I've been busy and I've been out shopping and that, so I'm doing some until I sit down and watch my TV or watch something on my computer, because there's no way I can do this and that. But anyway, I'm going to put that down because I'll end up making mistakes, and I can't afford to make mistakes with this. But that's the pattern holder that Jane sent to me for. I'm using it. This is how it works. I've put the pattern in there. It's just going to do it. It'll take it one of those large patterns, A4, you know, and I've got it set on the row that I'm doing down there, and then it's just like I just have to move it up and down where I want it on the thing, and it's a lot easier than what I was doing on before. I had my pattern down with something like a little ruler. It's a nail file thing. There's had a ruler on keeping it, and sometimes I just had to move accidentally and I knocked it off the row I was on, and that, so I ended up having to actually mark. I know that you can see them on there, but little marks down the side there. I had to mark each row of pattern as I was doing it, so, or else I wouldn't know where I was with this pattern. But I'm doing a little bit more of this than I was doing before, because Jane's granddaughter's due in about 3 weeks time, so I want to get a little wiggle on and get this finished, because babies sometimes do come early. I know that. I've had 3 that all came early. One of them was 2 months early actually. So I'm going to put that down for in the minute, because there's no way I'm going to try and knit that, because I have to be looking at the pattern all the time for this one. But I had some happy mail. I didn't find it until when I go out, I always leave my garage door open, and when I was out this morning, the postman, the Royal Mail will now leave things, you know, like I've told the postman before when he comes, if I'm out and my garage door's open, I say there's places inside the garage you can hide parcels and all that. But I think they do, I think they're starting to leave things like that now. But anyway, there was a parcel hidden behind a lot of things I had some shelves and that in my garage, and some happy mail I found. He had put a note in the door to tell me there was a parcel in the garage, and I seen this was the parcel that come. Massive bag like that, but the things only come to here. This was from Lisa. You know her as Dotty Dolly. You could have folded that over, Lisa. I know you put the name and address on the thing there, but you could have just folded it over that way. Like that. And made a smaller parcel like that and just wrote the name on there. But anyway, I'm going to show you what Lisa sent to me. There's another bag inside. I'd already opened the top, but I haven't been inside it. I have to check it yet. And it might start looking a little bit dark on this video, because I don't want to put my light on because it spoils the video. Because I just haven't had time to do any until now today. There's another bag inside. There's a card in here. There. Here's to Sheila. Thank you for all you do. I really enjoy your videos with my cup of tea. Made you a crochet bag. It's a corner to corner crochet. Lots of love. That's Lisa, who is Dotty Dolly. You see the comments on my thing. So they're so lovely. I wasn't sure whether that was knitted actually. It looks a bit fuzzy on the picture, but there's a little spotted cup with the flowers in. And this is the bag. It's got a, you know what you call that stuff, I can't remember what you call that stuff, you know, you get the jackets in and that, like a soft. She says it's a corner to corner. So it must have started it from one corner and worked out with, and it's got a bag. I'll be able to put it over my shoulder and carry. I could have done with that in Sainsbury's today. I could have put some of my stuff in here. But it'll be very handy, especially in the summer for the beach, if you want to take things, you know, like a towel and things like that into the beach, where I usually have one of those bags with the handles, you know, the cloth, not knitted ones or crocheted ones. That would be quite handy because I can put it over my shoulder. I'm not sure what stitch it's. Oh, it's granny. They're granny stitches, what they call the granny stitches you do on the granny squares, but they look different though because they're done from the corner. And she's put a nice little detail across the bag there. I'm not sure what colour it looks at. The colour looks more purplish on the screen, but it's not. It's more of a grey, a dark grey. So thank you for that, Lisa. I know you haven't been crocheting very long, so you told me. So you've learned very well anyway. So that's my bag. That will come in handy for whatever I want to use it from. Like I'm saying, I could have used it today, and because I did have a bag, you know, and I could have had one slung over my shoulder. It would have been easier to carry. So I wish I'd seen that, but it must have come while I was out. The postman must have put it in my garage. So that's my happy mail from Lisa. And I have managed to sew up this cardigan. So before I start doing anything else, after I finish what I'm doing on the blanket, I'm going to put the bands on this. But you know, I stitched this up. I only had I'd already stitched one of the sleeves. I'd stitched up one of the sleeves, and I had that other side to do, and the other sleeve to stitch up, and the other side, because I'd already stitched the raglans. And you know, the sewing affects my hands and my wrists. I haven't got those things on at the moment. I took them off because I need some new ones. I'm going to wash those ones because they're getting a little bit grubby. But the sewing has affected my hands and my wrists more than what the knitting and the crochet does. I was knitting and crocheting the other day and it didn't affect me. It's something to do with how I hold the needle, how, you know, when I press fingers together, it's painful because it goes right around my thumb. When I press the fingers together, that's where I'm holding the needle and sewing, and it's really affected my hand. So I'm glad I've got that sewn up, and at least what I'm doing, the blanket, there'll be no sewing on that, just an odd end to do. So I'm going to have to watch what I'm doing with any knitting that I have to sew up, because it seems to be affecting my hand more than what the knitting and the crochet does. I did quite a bit of crocheting, quite a bit of knitting the other day, and just didn't affect my hand like what that did. So that's what I've got done with that, and that's how far I've got with the next one I'm knitting. Did a little bit of that last night, it was. It's lovely. I really like this wool, this majestic wool. I think after I finish this, I think I'll probably have enough left to do something for myself. So I'm going to put wool to one side That's for myself because I don't want to use something. I really like this, and it's got a lovely feel to it. It's soft, but it has a silky look to it as well. That's why I like this. It's not all majestic is like this. The pink, there's a pink in it that's like this, and the lilac. The other ones are just like ordinary acrylic and that, but this one, which I think it's either got nylon or polyester in with it, and it's really a nice wool. So I'm going to keep probably about 5 balls. I think I had 10 balls of it to start with, and I think after I finish this I'll probably have about 5 balls left, so I think I'm going to keep it, put it to one side for myself, if I ever get round to knitting for myself, that is. But anyway, I just had a cup of tea, but I'm going to make myself another one because I was talking a lot when I was in Sainsbury's, and I think makes you dry. So anyway, it's just after 4 now, so that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.